Anaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream, never mainstream. You're tuning in to Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You are now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yes, sir. You already know what it is. It's your boy Gabe Bavelli. We back here with another episode of the Florida Vibe Directory. And of course, you know, we got the homies. You know, they was here not too long ago, but they back. Sir. And they got something new to show the people. Yes, sir. We got the gentleman of BAS magazine in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make some noise. Make some noise.
Yeah. You know, y'all could do a little round introduction, you know, reintroduction.
Right. Okay, so my name is Alex. I am the owner and creator of BAS magazine.
Bow.
To the left of me. Go ahead,
bro. My name is Christopher. I mostly do photography, music, and a few other things. Got Ali.
What's the deal? Yo, this is Ali, Spike Lee little brother, Jordan Peele grandson, and I am the filmmaker.
Yes, sir. And of course, you know, we got the man in the booth, Cool Hand Luke in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
So, shit, it's been what, like a couple months since the last time we was here?
We was here in June.
June?
Yeah, we was here in June.
Time be flying, man. Time be flying.
Like probably that first week, I think we was here.
Yeah, so exactly like a month, about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so you're here. You're back with something physical in hand.
Yes,
so is this the official first edition of BAS magazine?
Okay, so I'm gonna say yes and no. I just gotta make a few changes, and then I'll be sending them out to people because we already have been selling already.
Oh, okay.
So we definitely gonna make a couple changes. Not too many. It's just I just want to make sure it's right, and I don't want to. This is our first official product, and I don't want to just give anybody anything. But I am allowing people to preview. We did have an event that allowed people to preview and come and chill and, you know what I'm saying, just give us your thoughts and stuff like that of the magazine. So, yeah, this is the official, unofficial. Yeah.
Like one of the final prototypes.
Yeah, like when you get it, it's going to the cover's going to be the same, the pictures are going to be the same. It's just I want to make sure everything flows. Yeah, just want to double check things.
So, let's go a little bit more into the actual process of getting to where we're at here.
Okay.
Like I'm like a detail-oriented person, so like I want to know how you chose the paper, how you chose the book style that you were gonna use. Like, what was that process?
Okay,
and you could be as detailed as you want.
So I'm not gonna lie, man. It took us 2 years to get here.
Wow.
I'm gonna be completely honest. There's a lot of things that transpired to getting us to this point, and I'm extremely proud of us three for sticking through it and through the ups and downs and like really getting to where we are right now to a physical copy. So it took us 2 years. Like I said, we started in 2020 officially, but obviously didn't get to our first event until 2021. So I wanted to start this magazine because of course there's not a lot of love or not a lot of shine on black people and black creators and black businesses here in Miami and in Broward. At least at the time when I started, it probably changed now. But how we get to this point is, man, I just had a vision. I just had a dream that I really wanted to do because, as a kid, I spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house, and they used to have like these tangible magazines. I used to look through them and just see people that look like me, and I just wanted to, be a part of that because just wanted to be that next wave, that next generation of just black entrepreneurship, black product, and just all around just for black people. So, like I was saying, we got here. It took us 2 years. We had a lot of failed plans. A lot of people that had left the group. A lot of people who hindered the process.
Wow.
And we didn't honestly find a printer, somebody to actually physically print us our first official magazine until I took a trip to West Palm and took a visit to Filthy.
Okay.
I had
okay, so then, because we were talking about it last time.
We was talking about how far it was. He was like, man, driving there, bro, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like a 30-minute drive. To me, at least the way I drive.
Yeah, you
everybody else, hell yeah. Everybody, everywhere else. And it was crazy because originally, my mind wasn't even wired to even go to Filthy. I was actually stopping to Mints because I wanted to work on some totes and put some totes out just to promote the brand, promote everything like that. And I was talking to the guy that works at Mints, and he was saying, like, what is this for, bro? This is dope. And I was telling him about the magazine and telling him that this is for black creators and black businesses and things like that. He was like, yo, you got to go check out Filthy. So I hopped in my car. He was like, bro, it's only like 15 minutes away from here. Hopped in my car, got there in less than like 7-8 minutes because, of course, you know, I was speeding.
No, but you got there safely.
Yeah, I got there safely. So, yeah, I was just talking to him. I got a chance to. I met Kevin first because they have a joint building. So I talked to Kevin first, and I was waiting around for Jerry, and we just chopped it up, man. And he just he didn't have to, bro. Like it was just more so like he was just talking to me about my magazines, and then it just kind of happened to where I was like, yeah, we still looking for printing though. So and he was like, yo, just try short run printing. So I was just like, you know, he gave it to me, so I'm gonna definitely spread it to everybody else who's trying to do.
Shout out to Short Run Printing. Yeah. I'm sure y'all go ahead and tap in with that.
Definitely. So that's how we got our first thing. So when I got home, I checked it out. It was legit. Sent my money, and here we are today, man. And
so did he have like different styles of like magazines or
so
booklets?
With Short Run Printing, what they do is they'll send you a sample of like they ask for a sample, they'll send it to you, put your address in, send it to you, take like 2 days to get here, and then they give you a catalog of like how the pages feel, the different type of weight, how glossy you want it, just like how the letters will look and things like that. It's real detailed, so where you won't be, which I really appreciate, because so you won't be, you know, spending your money, wasting your money, and then you get a product that you just don't want,
or that you just don't feel like it's right.
So you know what I'm saying. This is our second printout with them.
Right.
I like where it's headed. So the next printout would be the official. Which is why I took pre-orders just to see where we was at and be able to let people know like, hey, it's coming. We're not bullshitting. We're not, you know what I'm saying, taking your money.
We just want it to be right.
We want to be right when we present it. Yeah, and this is my baby. So this is like this is my first real project. I had a lot of ideas previously, like I said, that fell through, or a lot of people left the group, or people just stopped believing, or people just wasn't really, you know, just into it no more because of just the trials and tribulations of a business owner, but I'm kind of glad this happened solely because it let me know my strength, it let me know my abilities, and for me to like continue to push forward regardless of who's here, who's not, and which it ultimately started Married to the Game. You know what I'm saying? And I'd like to get into that if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, of course,
Okay.
of course.
So Married to the Game is basically just
this is like the concept behind the first issue.
This is the concept behind the first issue, Married to the Game. So Married to the Game is basically just sticking through it, through the ups and downs, and also seeing it. Of course, is going to tell you a story of a story between the creative and their art or their God-given gift, and what happens when you don't nurture that gift or you don't continue to, you know what I'm saying, just invest into your gift or let people know that what you're doing, your ideas and your visions can turn into somebody else's, and then you sitting home one day saying like, oh, that's my idea, and it's like you took too long or you're waiting for the perfect time.
That's something real important that you said there, because like I'm like a firm believer in like creative consciousness. Like, you know, if like a lot of us grow up around the same age group, watching the same shows, watching, you know, listening to the same music, or just exposed to the same things, like it's not humanly impossible for us to come up with the same idea at the same time, even though there might be slight variations to it. So definitely, you know, you have to, when you have something and you feel like it is that thing, you do have to push forward and like kind of get on it ASAP, because somebody else is probably thinking of it.
That's what I'm saying. So they're Married to the Game. So like I was saying, like it's gonna show you a journey throughout the pictures. Of course, it's gonna show you a journey throughout what happens when you don't do the right things you're supposed to do, or not letting the world know the gift that you have, the gift that you was blessed with, and also just staying down. Also just being able to just believe in yourself. Bro. This right here, bro, is just a vision I had in my head leaving college, and it was like, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I just know it had to be done, because it gives me an opportunity to show, like, you know what I'm saying, what I can do. You know
and it's something that's going to be here
for a very long time.
Exactly. It's a physical copy that, like,
and whoever, like I said, I always let people know, like, at the end of like anything I write, I say, get you a piece of history, because this is history.
That's what I was going to say. Like, this is something that, like, our kids can ask, yo, what was the world like in 2023?
Exactly.
And it's like, boom, you can see it right there, how people were dressing, different things like that. So it is always good to have something tangible.
Yeah, and I know it's a little heavy. I put some weight to it because, you know what I'm saying, that's how I was feeling, you know what I'm saying. So
He said that's the first one I had to let him know.
I had to let him know, like, we got something here, man. And I would like to talk a little bit about the event. I don't want to hold up too much time.
No. Go ahead, bro. The floor is yours, my brother.
So the event, what we did was a pop-up where people can come view the magazine. People could come chill, come eat, come mingle. I had a setup to where it was like an actual wedding. So I had chairs set up to where walk as an aisle.
Oh, wow.
So when the bride comes in or the husband comes in, he meets his bride. Or no, when the wife comes in. But in this instance, I had the wedding dress at the center. So when you walk in, that's the first thing you actually see that caught your eye.
Wow.
And then, of course, I had roses on the floor, balloons everywhere.
So you were like very meticulous.
Very meticulous. Definitely trying to make sure you forget that you're in a warehouse. It's best of my abilities, best of my pockets can.
No. Trust me,
withstand.
I already know.
So I definitely, and then I also had like a small museum inside of a section of the warehouse to where it was somebody's room where we had a model by the name of is it I forgot. Ricardo. Okay, Ricardo. Shout out to him. Came down here I moved down here from Atlanta. Okay. So we had him. He's a talented artist, and he was just looking for, basically something that we're doing. He was like the perfect place at the perfect time. And so we put him in, and he did his thing. So we set up his room, or like what it would look like before anybody's listening, before anybody's watching what you're doing. You're watching yourself. You're practicing when nobody's looking, or you're putting it work when nobody's looking. So we made it a room where we had a shit ton of balloons, red lighting, a couch, chairs,
the photos,
all that stuff around them. So we were just able to just trying to make people forget that where they was at, but people understood the concept. People definitely like the concept.
Now, before we get off the topic of the actual design and the layout, what was like some of the creative things that like you did within your budget that like you were able to make something look like something else? Like
that setup cost me about like $1,000 plus, because I really wanted to make sure like people understood, people got what I was doing, understand what I was doing, and just overall just keeping up with the concept. Definitely wanted to.
You don't want to spare any expense.
Spare any expense, yeah. So everything I brought, I don't think it was a waste. I think everything I brought was important. So if I bought extra roses, I spent about, I want to say about at least $300-400 on just like balloons or frames, picture frames, just trying to make sure everything was what it was,
how it needed to be,
so people could understand, so people come in. Even though, of course, I'm still on a budget, I can't really do what I really want to do. I'm doing what my pockets allow me to do. So
and you still made it as official as it did.
Definitely. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, let's hear from the guys, man. I mean,
no, it's funny that you say the whole entrance of the event too, because especially since there were a lot of creatives coming into the event, it's almost like another layer of concept, because like you as the creator, you're the husband, at least in this like scenario, you're the husband walking in and you're seeing this space. So it was very for me, like especially for all the events, it's very intimate. A lot of people are genuine, you know what I mean? So it was really just a lot of good feelings, like just like when you would have a wedding and you invite certain people, it's not like you inviting just anybody. You're just inviting people who you really love and care about. So that's what I got to say about that, at least.
Ali?
Yeah,
you about to say something wild.
The most important thing that we did was not over conceptualizing things. You know what I mean? The same thing with marriage, man. If you love somebody, you love them. Straight up, straightforward. It's the same thing with, the gift. If you love your gift, you're going to love it. You're going to pour into it. But all you got to do is pour into it. You know what I mean? And put time into it as well.
Right.
And so with the event, I would say it's putting a lot of time into the process, paying attention to detail, and not over conceptualizing it, because it's straightforward. You got to love that process, and you have to love what it is that you do, and you gotta love the outcome of, how things play out and everything. And what's so beautiful about it is like there are times where you're thinking when you like leading up to the moment or to the wedding, thinking like, damn it, man, what should I do, man? Should I buy all these roses? Should I? Oh, damn it, I don't know. But then when you get there, you're like,
It was all worth it.
this shit is beautiful. But in that exact tone and in that exact pace of just like, damn it, this shit is amazing.
Even just piggybacking on what you said about like the process, even if you look through the photos, like when we were shooting it and Alex was directing it, like you can see moments where like the bride, like she may look angry or it's a more serious tone, just going back through the whole process. So even looking back now, it's so many layers too. Even how straightforward it is, so many layers.
How did how did you get to like choose from all the pictures that you took the ones that would go in the magazine?
Well, that was mostly Alex. I mostly just really when we got together and we shot it, it was really, especially as a photographer too, I work with a lot of people. So it's really just about almost really capturing the idea, like trying to get into somebody's head and really like, okay, if it's like this, how can I get this feeling? You know what I mean? And, going more into depth and like for photography, like you got composition and there's just certain compositions where it make you feel like this or it feel like this. So I really just took as many as I could for those, and then Alex really browsed through them and, really curated what shots go into what.
Alex, was there ever a moment within these 2 years of, the build up to where we're at now that you felt like this was never going to happen?
Man. The 2 years, dog, that was like, that really like was a test. I ain't gonna cap. Like, I was questioning a lot of stuff. I was questioning myself. I was questioning the people around me. I was questioning like my purpose for real. And like, answer your question, bro. Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what. Well, I do know what like led me to get this done. We ain't gonna speak too much on that. We know.
No.
Yeah, we know. But yeah, man. It was just kind of like when I'm put my back is against the wall, and I feel like there's doubt spoken on me or doubt spoken about me, bro, to other people, and it happens to get back to me. That like that puts a battery in my back. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, I'm driven by doubt. I'm driven by what I'm saying, when people downplay me or people downplay my abilities or downplay just like the magazine. Like, I really don't play that shit. Like, that's not something I really take lightly. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of just like let people know, like, now whoever not with us, you're gonna have to watch, bro. Like, this growth, this climb that we about to do, this route we about to take, man, wherever God lead us, man, it's gonna be something special. And absolutely, man, just these last 2 years was really a test. And I talk about it too. I wrote a little vlog about like where I came from, man. I went broke putting this together in these last 2 years. I finally like slowly but surely climbing up the ladder to actually get to where I'm okay, to where it's like, all right, if I spend this little money, I know for a fact that when I put this out, it's gonna be worth it. Or when I put this out, like people gonna fuck with it, bro. Like, yeah, sooner or later it's gonna be real stupid, real foolish of you not to fuck with us. And it's like, and that's just real. Like,
No, I felt that though.
it's really like, you know what I'm saying. People laughed at me. People laughed at the idea. People laughed at just like questioning all the stuff that you wouldn't even question somebody else who was already doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I felt like a lot of people like only put me pushing to the side because they felt like they knew who I was, because I'm always laughing, I'm always joking, I'm always like lighthearted. But I say this to anybody, but like, you don't never know creatively. You don't never know what somebody capable of.
Of course.
You never know.
And two, it's like, kind of just to piggyback off of what you said, I feel like when it comes to like what we do, the hardest thing to do is to convince like the closest people to you.
I had to change a lot of minds, bro.
That you are who you are.
Yes,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like,
I had to change a lot of minds, bro.
and it's like, I'm the type of person that like, you know, I don't really care if like my brother, my sister, my mother, my father watch everything I do. Because at the end of the day, I want random people to support us. You know what I'm saying? So like I've never really let it get to me, but it is still kind of funny how like you do all this shit, you do all this work, and then it's like the closest people to you are the first ones to like
Doubt.
crack a joke or like say some your little magazine or your little podcast,
Man.
and you're like, bro, like
Man, let me tell you the other day when I showed my mom the magazine, she was like, "You was part of this?" I said, "Duh." I'm like, shoot,
Of
man,
course.
if you know, like, man, you got a legendary GOAT son, bro. Like,
you don't even know it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And my dad, you know, showed up and he said, but my dad, I got to give credit my dad too. I got to keep it 100 with my dad.
Shout out to the pops, man.
Pops, he also, he was just talking to me like it was just regular business. Like on some, yo, the next time y'all do an issue, man, I'm gonna shoot you my flyer. He does notaries and stuff like that.
Oh shit, okay.
So he was like, yo, man, just, I'm gonna shoot you the flyer and you know, just let me know.
Throw me in there. That's actually a good
Salute
segue
the pops.
to another question that I had. So how did you guys choose like the people that you were gonna like advertise?
How I chose it, man, it just come down to like who for this, like it really gonna come down to whoever gets featured. Like it really comes down who fits. Cause like I told you a month ago, like I spent a lot of time like deep diving on the internet, like deep diving like hard, like.
No, I know what you mean though.
Cause I was thinking what you said last time. He had said something. He's like, "Paul, I thought you." Nah, but yeah. So yeah, man, I take a deep dive on Instagram, man. I'm looking for a lot of talent, man. I see a lot. I go to a lot of events, and like, man, whatever the concept that we're going to, whatever the concept that we going for, man. If you fit, we gonna hit you up.
Word.
And, like, of course, we gonna have I'm keep honest with you. Now it's just like, I know a lot of people gonna be hitting our phone, like trying to get on, trying to do this, and it's
Trying
like,
to be in the magazine.
what's gonna get you in there? I'm gonna be honest with you. What's gonna get you in there is if you answer your phone. Like I'm gonna keep this stack with you, cause just know there's gonna be a backup for you, because we learn from these. Like I'm saying, we've been trying to get this out for 2 years, and we learn from our mistakes, and we learn from waiting on somebody, and then they fall through, and then we just grits, not really knowing like how we gonna get there. So it's like, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I'm being full transparent in this interview because I really want people to know like this is some shit that we really like are behind. So
Yeah.
what's gonna get you in this magazine if you answer the phone? I don't want to wait 2-3 weeks for a response, especially if I'm DMing you something where it requires a yes or a no.
Right.
Definitely just doing what you're doing, because we're gonna find you, man. We're gonna find you. Like
Consistency.
We're gonna find you, even if you don't. Like if I looked at your page and your last post was a month ago, that's fine. As long as it ain't 4 months, a year ago, then all right. Because that means you're not active no more. I'm gonna assume that you're not active.
Right.
Or if I catch you out, a lot of times, a lot of people that I've gotten this magazine, or a lot of people that follow the page, I've seen them out and I let them know like, yo, I say that's another thing I love doing. I love walking up to people and being like, saying their Instagram, and they look at me crazy, and they be like, bro, how you know that? And I'm like, yo, you follow this page, right? I'm like, yeah, bro, that's us.
That's me.
That's me. And they be like, yo, I like what you're doing today. So it's like, so that's another way. So it's more so, man, whoever, like, from here on out, like, is really gonna be like, come down to who answer their phone, who don't.
Whoever's available
For real. Cause it's not hard, but we here to help you, but we're not here to, like, we're not gonna wait, because especially if it start becoming inconvenient, so we just gonna move on. I'm just being honest with you.
No, I understand 1,000%,
yeah,
bro.
so how we went about putting I definitely gotta say their names. How we went about putting Kyrie and Amon Clark in this one, man. Jabari is one of my closest friends to date, man, and I watched his rise from all the way from high school up until now, to where he's like rocking shows at House of Blues, rocking shows in Houston, rocking shows down here. He was just down here last week. The week before, killed the show, man. Like he's somebody that's actually married to the game, to where I'm talking about, like, I've heard his first raps, and I heard his first raps up until now, bro, and just see the growth, man. It makes you tear up, because that's your friend, and you actually watched him and support him, and you watched how he had to go through sending links to people, and people hitting him a minute back saying, oh yeah, that was good, knowing damn well the song like 4 minutes, 3-4 minutes, and
yeah.
It's like, that's green. So he recognizes like the journey. And then Amon Clark, man, she just recently moved down here, and like every time she's involved in something, every event that I went to that she's involved in, bro, she's masterful with the dance. Like she's a classically trained dancer from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh wow.
So I just happened to be at an event, man. I just watched her, man, She got something special, and she really cares about. That's the thing. We find people that really cares about the art, cares about what they're doing,
Married
and
to
not
the
doing
game.
married to the game. Who's married to their game, married to their craft, and like once you get a chance to read the magazine, you're gonna realize like this shit not easy, man. They a lot of people out here making it look easy because you're going off Instagram, but you actually sit down and talk to them, bro. The stories that they tell you, the things that they've been through to even get to this point, man, it's crazy. And it's like
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and it's like it honestly comes down how dreams work and how dreams pan out. It just depends on how long are you willing to wait. How long are you willing to just put in that effort when people are laughing at you, people not supporting you, people, you know what I'm saying, posting you but not tagging you, or people like, you know what I'm saying, sending like indirect shit towards you, and it's like you can address it or keep that shit pushing. So that's what really like I'm glad like all that shit happened between like from 2 years from now to now, because if I had to do it all over again, bro, I would. And it's like to get to something I'm actually proud of, to where it's like my mom was like, man, I ain't realized my mom a couple like the month that we shot this, she watched it. She was like, man, I had walked in her room. I ain't even get a chance to say nothing. She was like, man, I ain't know how far along you was with this, man. But
Damn.
she was like,
that's a great feeling.
she was
bro.
like, I'm sorry. It's like I'm proud of you, cause me and her used to. I'm gonna keep it honest. Me and her used to go at it a lot, cause she did not understand. I wouldn't say she wouldn't understand, but she just wanted, like, you know, moms want the best for you.
Always something
Yeah.
conventional.
They
safe.
just don't want they don't. Ultimately, sometimes it's not your parents that don't believe in what you're doing. They just don't want to see their kid fail. That's it. And I've had to learn that throughout the whole 2 years, because me and my mom used to go at it, man. And it was like, man, she just had to, like I said, she had to sit
Cut
down.
you loose.
Yeah, let me and just see what I could do, like, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm proud of you, man. The interview was great. And I was just like, man, just seeing that, like, just put another battery in my back, like, oh, I got to get this done. Because when we was talking to y'all, man, at that time, bro, we had everything was ready. We just needed a print. And then we just kept talking about Filthy. And I had to run up there, man, and just see what was
Just
up.
how it's so crazy though, how all that, like, all those dots connecting in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Like literally a month in this entertainment shit is nothing. So like for you to get, you know, to this point in that time, bro, that's something to be proud of. Now, of course, you know, before we get up out of here, I just really want to know, like, describe the feeling of the first time that, like, you held this in your hand. Like, before you called the homies, before anybody, like, just you alone opening the box, like, describe that feeling.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna keep it honest, man. It was priceless. It felt like, honestly, a weight off my back to actually take a picture, hold this up in the sky, take a picture and say, yo, we here. And just see the amount of love, see the amount of people, like, repost on their page, just like hit DM me, like, you know what I'm saying, my girl hit me saying how proud she was, my mom, my sister, my cousins, everybody, just seeing how far, like, because if anybody know, like, of course people close to me know, like, what I was going through, what we was going through, just to see, like, all of that kind of fruition, bro, was like, it's priceless. You can't can't quantify it, you can't describe it.
Yeah.
It's real nice, man.
So fire, man.
Yeah.
I want to ask y'all the same question. How did y'all feel? Like, describe the feeling of the first time you actually held the magazine.
Oh, well, shit. I went to my mama. I went to my peoples and shit, man. I told them, I said, so, you got something you got somebody you want to apologize to? You know what I mean? 'Cause
For real?
Man, my sister, I ain't say that to my sister, because, you know, my sister, she gonna support, whatever. But, like, with my mom, she was just like, damn, man. Like, she ain't apologize, but she was just like, damn, this shit is dope, man. I love it. This, that, and the third. So, you know, I'm just happy to see that. And, you know, I kind of had a little tear a little bit, you know what I mean?
Hey,
Other than that,
I don't blame you.
it's love, man.
For me, it was really, you know, we always talking about, like, doing work, or whenever like something happens, or like somebody of a big status hit us up or something, and we're like, damn, that's crazy. Alex would be like, it's not. We've been putting in all this work this whole time. So, like, a lot of these dreams that we do get, they're really like visions. So it's really only, like, it's only a matter of time, like exactly what he was talking about. So it was really like, okay, we been here, you know, like, even before this magazine, just working on graphics and stuff. So it was really just like, yeah, we ready for the next one, for real.
And can I just say one more thing before we close off?
Of course.
When we say married to the game, man, we mean being committed to your gift, committed to your craft, committed to, and we ain't talking about no cheating on your main girl. Because cheating on your main girl is being out in the clubs, partying, having fun with your friends, while the girl just at home waiting on you to work with her. You know what I mean? So being married to the game is working on your craft, for sure.
Is there anyone that you want to give a shout out to that we maybe didn't mention throughout the interview?
Nah, but
Shout
shoot,
outs.
man. I want to thank God first and foremost for putting these tools within me and things like that. I want to thank these guys to my left, Chris. I want to thank Ali. I want to thank Aaron. I want to thank Toyosi. I want to thank Kiana. I want to thank Jabari. I want to thank the whole I want to thank y'all for allowing us to come up here
Of course.
and just get our shit off, man. I want to thank everybody who believed in what we was doing, even if they didn't understand it, but they still they understood if this man can get out here with nothing, no product, no nothing, and you know what I'm saying, just change my mind,
Make some shit shake.
make some shit shake,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And you know saying it's hard not to get behind that. So I just want to thank everybody who's been down with us for those 2 years up until now. Everybody who came out to the event, everybody who took a peek at our magazine, everybody who reposted, everybody who likes our stuff, everybody who views our stuff. I want to shout out Filthy. I want to shout out Jerry. I want to thank you for giving us that plug, because I don't know what we would have. I don't know how we was gonna find this for real. So I want to thank my family. I want to thank my friends. Just thank y'all, everybody, for the support, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, is there an official date that the people should be checking for, or we just
Oh,
gonna
we
say very
gonna
soon?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to put an order in. Should be this week.
Okay.
To put the new order in, the final order. So I
Okay.
just wanted people to take a peek, man.
But they are accepting pre-orders.
Yeah, I'm
right
accepting
now.
pre-orders. So if you want to pay for them right now, definitely. I already got the list of who's already paid, who's trying to pay, who wants to pay. So definitely.
And the pre-order link is in the Boss Magazine
The Boss
bio?
Magazine, yeah.
In the bio?
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
Definitely, man.
I don't know if y'all got anything else to say.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of stayed quiet. I left y'all some space just in case.
Come on,
Well,
Chris.
shoot, thank you. Well, thank God.
Yes.
Definitely God. That's big man up top. You got to thank him. Got to thank my mom for even bringing me in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And thank you for the fam. Thank you for Alex for bringing me in this process. You know what I mean? Because keeping 100, man, he really throughout this process, he really inspired me. You know what I'm saying? To really get back on my shiznit and really handle. You know what I mean? Handle business. So I got to thank him for that. And yeah, y'all be on the lookout for some more.
Yeah, and this definitely gonna be a collector's items too, because even though there's gonna be some changes, you feel me, when he getting interviewed by freaking
All of
Donald Glover,
All of them.
everybody, and you
Facts.
pull up with that magazine like, oh look, remember this?
I'm like, yo.
That's that first thing. Right there.
Exactly.
Talk about
But yeah,
definitely
I also
gonna get that.
My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, but I also want to just want to show some more love to my friends, man. This guy right here, man, one of the best photographers I personally know and seen throughout the whole creative space. Y'all definitely get at him, and even Ali, man, one of the best videographers, filmmakers out there, man. Definitely, man. That's what it's for. That's what this magazine's for. I couldn't come up here myself. I was not gonna come up here myself. So I had to definitely make sure y'all see these faces, y'all know these faces. So when y'all see him out, man, talk to him, because these are genius minds, man. These genius minds, and a lot of this wouldn't have transpired without them. So definitely tap in with them boys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They got Instagrams.
Yes.
Well, shoot. Y'all can follow me at Wisdom is Home. Check out the website and the link in the bio, wewerehuman.net. And yeah.
You can follow me at Je suis Topher, regular French spelling, ... And we also have a page, Friend or Foe. You can go ahead and follow that. We doing art direction, we doing photography, we doing designs, we doing film, we doing a lot of stuff, merch, all that. So go ahead and definitely follow that. And yeah.
Super dope.
Yeah.
Super dope. I'm super excited for this to officially come out. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and click the link in the bio. Make sure y'all get on that pre-order list.
Definitely.
BAS Magazine coming out real soon.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Florida Vibe Directory. You already know what it is, man. I'm your host. I go by the name of Gabe Bavelli. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead, keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. We go keep coming with that motherfucking content. You already
Yes,
know what
sir.
it is, man. This is the Florida Vibe Directory. Let's motherfucking get it.
Yes, sir. Cowabunga.
This is Zanaya.
It's the righteous vigilante Jamon Creek, and you're tuning in to Minds Wide Open.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is Namestream. Never mainstream. You're tuning into Minds Wide Open Media.
Shout out to the Florida Vibe Directory. You are now listening to the best playlist in South Florida.